your boy the Undertaker came back as the American Badass on NXT.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he has some words for Trick Williams. One of the things that he told him, Undertaker sound black sometimes. I know he got black friends because of the stuff that he say sometimes. You know what I'm saying? When he come promo, he said, "Boy, you a little light in the ass to be coming at an OG like that." I was like, "Whoa,
Mm-hmm.
wait a minute, Taker." He didn't come as the Undertaker. He came as the American Badass. So you a little light in the ass to be coming at an OG like that. You know what I'm saying? And I can turn that switch real quick. And then he chokeslammed Trick Williams, and Trick Williams sold it so good, act like he was in so much pain. And I love to see it. I love to see a little bit of nostalgia. And then when legends come down to NXT, man, I think that's great. Roosevelt, when you was in NXT, did you get advice from any OGs in the game?
Nah, I didn't. I wish I could have had the opportunity to. The only ones that really stuck out to me, I already knew Ricky Morton, and he came, he spoke to me, but a lot of the guys there didn't know, like they've never met Ricky Morton, so I thought that was like a big, like, yo, I felt big, you know what I'm saying, in a big pond. Uh, Not really, man. I mean, like I just hung out and just kind of like a fly on the wall type of deal, like not in the way, but not invisible either. Um, I think because I've done so well in that match that I had with Heavy Machinery that it was like nothing that they really could say to me. Um, which is still like kind of disheartening because I'm like, okay, well, you guys didn't have any advice. Like, why couldn't I've already gotten a contract? One of the guys that did stick out and did like pull guys aside from other ventures, like when I was on Raw or when I was at AEW, was William Regal. William Regal was one of those guys that would always pull the extra talent aside and go off into a separate room away from everything else and sit us down like, all right, what do you guys want to know? Ask me anything. He would always open up the door to be able to ask him any questions and to sit on his learning tree and just learn some different things. Like his mindset, like there's a lot of stuff that I've already was doing. He talked about during those moments when he would pull us aside, like when he first started wrestling, he could never grasp um he could never get how to do a lockup correctly. Like he would always, windmill his lockups, and they would always tell him like, "Stop doing it, stop doing it," because it looks dumb, and he couldn't get it. And I think one of his trainers pulled him aside and was like, you're a boxer, right?" Because he was like, one of those back alley fighters, and Regal was like, "Yeah," and he said, "Okay, throw a jab." So he threw a jab, and he made him keep it out there. He said, "Now throw a cross." He said, "Now lock up," and that's how he was able to be able to do a better lockup from the jab and then across and then going right into it. And I was already teaching that to a lot of the guys here, that if you can't figure out how to not do this, then do this, boom, boom, and then go right into it. So that was one of the biggest things that stuck out for me with William Regal. And he was never afraid to like grab one of the guys and demonstrate what he exactly talking about. Like he didn't just tell you and you had to figure it out. Like he would actually demonstrate it. And if you had something that he wasn't familiar with, he would ask you to demonstrate it with him. So that way he can tell you the best ways to do it, perform it, perfect it, and all those different things. So William Regal was one of the greatest guys that I had the opportunity to sit under the lemon tree with.
Absolutely, man. If you got the opportunity to sit under the learning tree of William Regal, I mean, who better than learn the business from? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Than William Regal. And I always thought that William Regal should have had a better career in WWE than he did, but he's so influential that he's touched a lot of people on the back end in the back office. You know what I'm saying? Um, but he's influenced a lot of people in the wrestling ring. He's very technical, very great entertainer. I want to see him at some point come back to NXT and do some things because I think that he's very valuable there. Or wherever he goes, he's very valuable, man. So shout out to William Regal. I think if I had to have somebody to learn from, I think I would definitely want to learn the business from a William Regal. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy? He's not even in the Hall of Fame yet. Like I think that's a full disservice that he's not a Hall of Famer yet.
Yeah, I don't think they like him like that.
You don't think they like him like that, Chef?
Why not?
Yes, I don't know. I always had a thing that Vince McMahon had something against William Regal. I mean, because like you say, he was a great wrestler, but you know why he's not in the Hall of Fame yet at all. I don't think they mentioned his name yet.
Yeah, the fact that he was in the Kiss My Ass Club before he was in the Hall of Fame is crazy to me.
And Vince McMahon is not even there anymore. So why are we not petitioning for William Regal to be in the WWE Hall of Fame? I know we push for a lot of the black and the minority, but William Regal to me is black. I don't care what nobody say. He's one of the.
Hold on, no, you can't just go throwing around black cards like that.
Giving William Regal a black card, okay?
For what? He don't deserve a black card. He just let William Regal be William Regal. You know what I'm saying? Don't just randomly be giving out black cards like that. Those
Give him a light skin card. Give him a light skin card. You barely make it.
Absolutely not. That's why I draw the line, sir. The club is full. We don't need no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the club is full, man. Well, yeah, like I said, I love when OGs come back, and you know, just like Goldberg, I appreciated Goldberg coming back and doing what he did. Now, there's an opportunity for him to still do something. I know MJF just fired off a couple of shots and was like, hey, if you want to have another match, you can come down to AEW and face me, but nobody wants to see it. I'm sorry, ass. Yeah. No, just people gonna find the reason to be mad about it.